This is the first module of the Get Wed Plan, your wedding planning guide. And this module is all about budgeting. I know you thought planning your wedding was going to be fun and budgeting sounds anything but. But you know what is a real buzzkill? Getting hugely in debt or overspending on your wedding and eating into important savings, like the deposit for your house. So you need a budget because if you don't have a budget, you don't have a roadmap. And the thing is, with weddings, budgets can spiral out of control super fast. There are so many shiny objects out there to distract you, so many things that you could do. But if you've got a budget and you know your limits and you can control your spending, your budgeting is the first thing I do with all my clients, even though it's a hard task and even though sometimes it's uncomfortable. But I don't move forward with them until we've got a set budget, because otherwise I've got no parameters and it's all too easy for spending to get completely out of control. Now, there's three sections in this budget module. First, I'm going to talk you through your guest list, because you can't budget without knowing how many guests you're going to be entertaining. Then we're going to look at the people who might be contributing to your wedding, whether through giving cash or time or their skills. And finally, we'll set up your budget so you know exactly what money you've got to play with. And then you can go out to potential vendors armed with that number in mind. You can take notes as you watch these videos, but remember all the key points are in your workbook for reference. Throughout the modules, I'll direct you to the resources such as the guest list template and your budget planner. And the links to these resources will also be in your workbook. Be sure to check out the instruction videos that I've done for you at the end of the modules. And in these, I walk you through how to use the resources in your online planner. I give you all the details and ins and outs, which button to push and how to populate different bits of information. At the end of each section, I'm going to ask you to carry out a task. I recommend you do this before you move on to the next section, as you'll make faster progress and get more out of each video if you've done your homework first. Right, so are you ready? Let's get started and plan your wedding.